Hello and welcome to another official and exclusive Harryhausen unboxing. This time it's the Griffin from the Golden Voyage of Sinbad.
The Fountain of Destiny.
This was the second of 3 outings for Sinbad with Ray Harryhausen and a personal favourite of mine. The fight between the Griffin and the Centaur at the film's finale at the Fountain of Destiny was not what was originally planned. Ray Harryhausen had planned to pair off the Centaur with a Neanderthal man, but it was replaced by the Griffin in the film's final version. The Neanderthal man concept was later used in Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger as the character Trog. You can read more about this in my book Harryhausen, The Lost Movies. Only one model of the Griffin was ever made for the film, and it remains in the archive of the Ray and Diana Harryhausen Foundation. It's needed some restoration over the years, but given its age, it's in pretty good condition. Alan Friswell, our official conservator, took a look and did these repairs and restorations. Have a look now at this exclusive footage.
The beak, lower part of the beak and the lower jaw have log cracks, lots around the eyes and the mouth area. There's a claw missing over here, and there may be a section of fur that needs replacing on the inside of his right foot. But other than that, the rest of him is in pretty good condition. I think the fur is the original. I think the wings are the only things that have been replaced. I think what happened on the original, the model, the wings, the feathers were actually starting to fall out. It was coming apart because of the animation, the stress of the animation. The feathers had become loosened, where they're actually attached to the structure of the armature, and so Ray wanted that fixed. This was done quite a few years ago, back in the late 1980s, I think. The sequence is very difficult to animate four-legged creatures fighting, but of course the Centaur's got a human upper torso and this guy's got wings, so to keep all of that in coordination and to remember where you're going must have been a nightmare. But it's a wonderful sequence and beautifully animated, and one of my favourites. The beak, it seemed to have been damaged in some way. There was a big chunk taken out of the centre of this, so that's been repaired. The face and the lower jaw had a lot of cracks around it as well, and they've been repaired as well. And so hopefully that part of him's back to normal. There was a lot of fur pieces, small pieces on the tail. There was a piece missing there, and there's a piece missing on the inside of the left foot there. That's been replaced. And part of the inside of the wing had become detached, and that's been refitted as well. The feet and hands are often the things that are most animated. The bulk of the body doesn't take as much sort of punishment, so to speak, but the legs are constantly being moved, the feet are constantly being bolted to the floor during the animation process with nuts and bolts to go through the animation table, and it's being reattached and attached again and again and again, and it's being manipulated many times. And so the material suffers quite a lot of stress, and so consequently those are the first parts of the model that usually start to deteriorate.
Right, let's get unboxing. The first thing to notice here, of course, is the box design. Different to what we're used to, this is a pared back limited edition design for the Griffin, a poly resin statue. High gloss finish here. Details on the back about the creature in terms of its mythology and of course its relationship to the film Golden Voyage of Sinbad, the second of Ray Harryhausen's trilogy of films. I call them a trilogy of course, but they're unconnected, different adventures with 3 different actors playing Sinbad. Details of Ray Harryhausen of course there on the side. And inside as we open up, because it's a poly resin piece, then it's tightly packed in deep foam with these rather wonderful Velcro straps, keeping it all clammed shut together. Now as we do take the strap off and have a look inside, we'll see that it's deeply packed. Instructions there on top. And out comes one wing second wing, and of course the body there of the Griffin. Information on how to put the piece together. This is very straightforward. We'll walk you through it. Now here's the main body, the Griffin itself. It's very difficult to achieve a fur or a feathered look in poly resin, but Star Race have done it. They've done it before with Pegasus. Look at the wings here. Incredible design. And they've hit snugly on each side. There's a registration peg there for the right side wing. The same here for the left side wing. It's important to get these around the right way because of the design. And there's a different sculpt for beneath the wing than there is above. Very feathered look. And of course the creature itself having the razor sharp beak of the eagle and the piercing eyes. And the lion-like body of course. And the fur. Perfect for the showdown with the centaur. The Fountain of Destiny at the finale of the Golden Voyage of Sinbad. One of the great stop-motion creature feature standoffs, I think, the fight they had here. Of course it's Star Race Toys, it's a special limited edition piece, so something has to come with this. This is also poly resin because it's in foam, deeply packed, with Velcro straps. Inside, it's a beautiful recreation of the footplate area where the Griffin was standing in his confrontation. As I lifted up there, Ray Harryhausen's Griffin from Star Race Toys. It has soft rubber feet there to stop the piece from moving, sliding in your display. Great attention to detail was taken with the actual version of the film set floor. There are little pads for him to stand on, so he stands around the right way. A magnificent piece here for your collection. And perfect if you're pairing him, of course, with the Centaur. How could you not? If you have the Centaur, you must buy the Griffin and vice versa. You can see the unboxing video for the Centaur here in the playlist, along with many other creatures. So here we go, the Griffin, the wonderful box design, of course for the footplate as well. All it needs now is for one of our epic on-screen comparisons. Let's go! Well, I hope you enjoyed that unboxing of the Griffin. Remember to check out the other Golden Voyage of Sinbad creatures in this playlist, including the Centaur and two versions of Carly, the Fighting Carly and the Dancing Pose Carly. You can find out more about the work of the Foundation at rayharryhausen.com, where you can find our social media links and our podcast too. Now, as always, if you'd like to win your very own Griffin model from Star Race Toys, then simply subscribe to my channel here and comment below the video and you're in with a chance. Good luck, and we'll see you next time.